Okay, before you started, my friend Lisa has been hounding me. If you're in New York and you need to get your hair cut, where do you go? Because she can't find a good place.
Oscar Blondie.
Okay, I don't know what that means. All right. And I have a present for you. For a Catwoman, I was the last person of the day, 6:45 to interview you. Then a week and a half later, you're on Letterman, and you said that you were shaking hands with all the journalists, and you caught this horrible cold. Everybody blamed me. They're like, Chuck, you got Halle sick. Here's a 6-pack of portable hand sanitizers. So these journalists do
I
not...
need this. I'm gonna open this up right now.
You have to, because we're all the press carry germs.
And you're all sick.
I know. So, and there's like 6 different little things on there for you.
I'm gonna use this all day. Thank you. I need this Purell.
Now, this is your second time coming back to this character. Do you think you know her by now?
It's my third time.
Well, no, your second time coming back.
Oh,
so
well,
that
that's
would
true.
be,
It's my
that
third
would be
time
the
playing her,
yeah,
right?
Third time, yeah.
You're right. Do I think I know her?
Yeah, do you think you know her?
I thought I knew her in the first one, and then she took a turn by the second movie, and I thought, she's turned into a shrinking violet. I don't know her so well, but this character of Storm is more in line with who I always saw her as, someone who's very strong, very opinionated. She used to be, a sort of a ruler of her country, like a leader. And so the fact that she stands up and she takes on that role in this movie and has a position, an opinion, is always who I knew her to be. So I feel like I know her now more than ever.
No, but I was a little shocked to see her fly, and then I was thinking, well, she's always been able to.
She wears a cape.
That's right.
Because you never saw her fly in 2 movies,
exactly.
but that's one of her best mutations. She's like the weather woman. She can fly, make rain, lightning, thunder, but she never did it before.
But that involves a little bit more work for you on your end, doesn't it?
I want to work. I love that. I love that I got to do all that this time.
But you also get you get your butt kicked a little bit in this movie.
Well, let's call it a fight.
Okay.
We have a fight.
Right, and things work out. Trust me.
How you finish up is what matters.
Right. So, but that must have been a little bit, because this one's grittier. This one, and like I said, more action. Like I said, there is some great fight scenes there. Can we talk a little bit about your preparation for something like that? I mean.
Well, we worked out with Simon Crane, our stunt coordinator, Danya and I. We had our Callisto and Storm have a fight, and we worked with him on, combat training and hand-to-hand and how to punch and kick and do all these things in a safe way and try to make it look real.
Halle, I think I get overworked up. I'm too much of a fan in these movies because, to me, superheroes are super, but we see a little bit of an emotion in this because an event happens which we see a lot of. I don't want to give anything away, but to me it was like to see these characters sad was really disturbing for me.
Really? Why?
Well, because they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to save the day, be heroic, not to see somebody break down is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, but then you take away their human qualities.
I guess so.
And that's what's beautiful to me about X-Men is that it doesn't say that they're not human. They have these mutations and these extraordinary gifts and powers, but they're still human beings at the end of the day. And to be emotionless, what kind of person would that be? So what the beauty of X-Men is it's set in the real world. It's not just a comic book where real things don't matter.
And I love that the whole plot line of this movie is if you would take away your gifts, would you? And you kind of think of like some people get plastic surgery, they don't like their nose, or they feel different and so forth, and it makes everybody think, what would you do that?
And ultimately, do you feel better
Yeah.
if you do that? Or do those feelings about yourself really come from someplace deep, deep, deep inside that, cannot be touched?
And
what is it?
And can you briefly say something about Kelsey Grammer? Because it seems like a great, the first time you meet, we see it for us, it was just a great moment. It looked like these guys are old friends, and it was just like, is he great to work with?
He's great, and I thought he made Beast so sexy.
Oh.
Beast was hot.
Well, okay, maybe for you, but not for me. Thank you so much. And germ-free hands.
Yes, look, I'm going to use it right now because you just touched mine.
It was a pleasure.